Hello, hey, this is Bill. We're going to be showing you the assembly process for the announcer stand here. So let's get started. It's a pretty straightforward build. Let's put it together for you so you can follow. There's multiple different pieces, of course, in this one, and they are in little trays, so you'll have to pop some of them out like that. This we don't need. And then we'll do the same for these pieces here. Don't need that. These are the end pieces. We'll just pop them out. There's little tiny, I don't know if I can show you this, but there's some little tiny pieces that didn't get cut, and so you just need to pop it like that. I don't know if you can hear that when it pops. There's one, and there's one, and there. They just pop right out. And most of the kits are coming that way now, so it's just an easier way to ship things when they're flat instead of stacked like this. They tend to break. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started with this. This model, there's a couple walls. These are all going to go in together like this and this, and there's going to be some end pieces that go together like this and this. So as you can tell, it's fairly straightforward. But to do this, you're going to have to assemble them, assemble these pieces together first, or at least put them together and then press them down together straight. This is how you're going to have to do it, because otherwise they won't snap in. Okay? So just remember that. So let's get some glue on stuff and get them going. All right. I'm going to put some glue on the end pieces here. One there, one there. And then that way, when I push this guy up here, it will pinch nicely. And same with this one, like that. And then I'll do the same for this one. And I always say be generous with your glue, you know, want it to stick, so put some glue on it. And if you want to use some rubber bands, you can do that. Kind of hold everything together like that. Just make sure everything's tight up here. All right. It's almost like we're making a little baby's crib here. All right, and then we're gonna just push these down in here. So let's get some glue on these pieces. All right, and then just take this and push it straight down. And it should fit on just like that. Speed up the process, you can spray it. Just apply some pressure. And then this, I'll keep the rubber band on here for now to hold everything tight. But that is pretty much putting the walls on. Very straightforward. All right, well, I'm going to set that aside while we work on the roof. All right, so these are all the roof elements to kind of make it look fun. We'll pop these out like we did everything else. right, and we don't need that. So to give some elevation to our air conditioner, that's this guy right here, there's a little spot here that outlines where this needs to go, and we'll just stack these like that. Okay, put a drop of glue and a drop of glue, and then just line them up. That air conditioner is just a little bit crooked, but that's all right. There we go. Which air conditioner on your house is straight? All right, now let's build this guy right here. Pretty much it has multiple pieces, 3 pieces, and then this, it will go on here. So let's glue this on. We'll just put a couple dots of glue here. I've got some on my, oh, that was a big drop. I didn't need that much. All right, and then line up that hole, or the little slot anyways, right there. And as you saw, I put a little bit too much on there. Just make sure this is all cleaned off. And there we go. Just like that. And then this, you can just put it on. I think it should go on at an angle, but you can put it on straight, however you want. But I'll just put this one on like that. Put some glue in here. And then we'll glue it on just like that. And this guy, we put him on an angle. You'll see there's one of these little squares here is angled off to one side. We'll just glue on here and here and drop him on. I'm going to put some spray on there, but just like that. And then you can arrange these antenna however you like. I'm just going to do the big one here. And this guy right there. And the little guy right up in front, right there. So now I'm just going to go through and make sure that they look straight up and down to me. This way and this way. That looks good. So that is really just detail for the top of the roof. And then these 4 squares will line up with these pins that are on this guy right here. And so we'll just flip it over and show you where those are going to go, just like that. Okay, and to get those glued, I'm just going to put glue on right here, here, and there. And then we'll just stick those on. Let's see if I can see it from underneath the side. There we go. All right, so each one of those have gone into the little, each pin has gone into each square, and so there we go. And then we'll set that down. We'll let that dry. This is probably not needed anymore. We don't need the rubber band. So let's peel it off. Oops, I got a little bit of rubber band on here. Glued on. there we go. That is the announcer's stand. It has holes in it so that you can put marbles in there and they won't roll around. And let me show you. I'll put some marbles in there. 1, 2, 3. And once they get in their holes, there you go. So I don't know if I can show you now, but that is how the marbles will get in there. Now, in addition, here we have put the little slots on the bottom here. This slot right here, this slot right here. This will fit on top of any of the supports that we have. So if you have supports, they'll just slot right in there, and you can mount this on 2 different supports, and it will hold it up in at whatever elevation you need. All right, there you go. Thank you much.